Hey guys, welcome to the legendary arcade stick series. Today I am here with the Sigma Super Pro Stick 9000 TB. Let's get into it. Fight! Alright, so the Sigma Super Pro Stick 9000 TB. Here's the stock version right out of the box. Now this stick was actually originally designed to be connected to Sigma's Super Gun, which is basically a way to play arcade PCBs at home. My favorite part about this stick is the fact that it comes stock with an LS32. And not only that, but just look at the really easy way that they mounted this. Just straight up on the board, which I think looks great, is some countersink screws for your LS32. The LS32 does sit a little higher than most sticks when they mount an LS32, but I gotta say that I think it feels great. It also comes stock with Seimitsu snap-in buttons, which have a really great feel. I've always loved those buttons. Now they are soldered to the PCB, but if you desolder them, you can reuse them pretty easily. You can see the slope on this guy, and it is so comfortable, I will tell you, on especially a table, but either way you want to play it, it just feels like the perfect size. It has a ton of palm area here that you rest your palm on before you meet the buttons. One thing to take notice of is the button layout. It's a little different because, again, this was originally designed for a Super Gun. So these inside buttons originally was your start button and your coin button. But what I've done is when I rewired this thing, it's just your start button and your back button. Now again, I use this mainly on my Groovy MAME or a lot of SHMUPS, so a lot of times this is my coin button, but it's also my back button. What I also did was threw an extra little button in front, which acts as my home button so I can play on PS4 or anything like that. And then I made this my turbo button, which was originally a dial. It was your turbo dial to activate these turbo buttons on your speed, but I actually just took that dial out, put a new button in there, and now it's my turbo for my universal fight board. So obviously this is just such an amazing stick, all around just amazing components, amazing ergonomics. It's something you want to really play. But the thing is that they only connected to their Super Gun. And it uses a 13-pin DIN connector, which is not exactly a standard approach. Now you could rewire this cable into something like more of a standard DB15 type plug that's used by Neo Geos and most Super Guns. You will be limited more so to arcade games unless you use an adapter, but that could still be a really great option. Now they did come out with a PS2 adapter, but it's literally impossible to find. I don't think they actually sold those adapters with these. Because it only works on their Super Guns, you're gonna need to modify this thing if you really want to get a lot of use out of it. So let's open this thing up and take a look. It's literally just two metal pieces with 4 small screws. So you just take this top piece off, like so, and that's it, guys. Obviously, this is not the stock version. This is my modded version. Here is the way the stock version looks of the 9000 TB on the inside. So yes, you're gonna need to desolder those buttons and the PCB if you're gonna want to mod this thing, but after that, it's smooth sailing. So as you can see here, we have the universal fight board connected to the USB pass-through cable with just 2 screws right there for a nice clean design. You have the LS32, which is mounted in there with the countersink holes, so that's just really easy to pop in and out. We have the Seimitsu screw-in buttons. You still have other room in here, so if you wanted to do a pad hack or anything like that, you have enough space. Again, this is why I feel like this is such a great stick. You don't need all this other crap. It's like you open up most arcade sticks and there's just like pillars here, just plastic everywhere. It's like when you have a metal one like this, it's just simple. And the thing isn't flimsy, it's built like a tank. Okay guys, so that was the 9000 TB Super Pro Stick by Sigma. Again, Sigma makes some fantastic stuff, and honestly, I would probably put a lot of their sticks in the Legendary series. The last thing I will say is that if you're looking for a stick, especially for shoot 'em ups, that comes with an LS32, this is your stick. But you know what? There's so many other Legendary arcade sticks out there, so please stick around, check out our other videos, and I'll see you next time.